At some point, it might be nice for you to live stream when you're at home, but at the moment, while we're still figuring everything out, you can assume you only need to log in on the days that are your color. So I think that was the intention. Does that sound good, Mr. Dangle?
That sounds great.
Great, right. And would you take attendance so I can fill out the seating chart?
I would love to.
Super.
Forgive me for my head being turned this way and not seeing who's actually here. I'll just shout your name randomly. Gold. There we go. Zoe. Jack.
Here.
Tian. Paramoy. John. Fan. Bridget.
Yes.
Yep,
Come on
you've
in.
got it. Sorry, Bridget. Bridget, no Bridget. Nadia. Jillian. Blake.
Here.
Zeke. Eli is out. Gavin.
Here.
Wonderful. And then I have to find our little darlings online real quick. Google Classroom is now just doing that to me. How fun.
Did it do that to you yesterday? It was doing that to me all day yesterday.
Yeah,
Cool.
which was very fun and exciting. Have cello and basses received a spiel about basses
No.
and using the skunk urine?
Yeah, well, yes, we did discuss use the skunk urine before and after touching school instruments.
So since we cannot sanitize string instruments, because it would damage them, we have to make sure we're ultra clean on the hands. Okay. All right, let me thank you again for your continued patience. Yesterday, Mrs. Ross, I went through my own personal hell.
Oh, no.
Sixth graders. I have 57 sixth graders at East who
That
are
is
starting,
a
which is obscene. That's great. But yesterday we were trying to get them all to install Screencastify.
But
It's not on theirs.
but
It's not on there. So
it's not in the extensions.
nope, not there.
Interesting. It's supposed to be school loaded, right? Anyway, proceed.
Anyway, so for 75 minutes I did group live tech support. And I will never get that time back in my life.
That sounds awful and terrible.
So it's a cautionary tale to you, Mrs. Ross, that I am on it because I was like, what? This isn't hard. And it should have been uploaded. Like, it should be on there, right?
Yes,
So
it's supposed to be school installed. I can't even turn it off on mine. So, anywho, oh, and it doesn't work. 2 thumbs up. It used to, but it doesn't anymore. It's been
okay.
fixed. Ha 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 ha. Life is a little complicated right now, but that's okay. We still love you. We're glad you're here. We're still gonna play our instruments. It's all good. And this will pass eventually. Okay. I like Anthony Fauci because he's just very straightforward.
Hello.
He's like, this is bad. Wear your mask. It'll be over soon. These things happen. It's like, it is what it is. Hey, Bridget, let's see. You want to just plop right here so you're Mr. Violinist? Wonderful.
All right, we should be good. I'll check in to see who's on here in real life.
We're live streaming, so you're on YouTube Live, everyone. You're famous.
Can we play Christmas music?
Bless you. What?
Can we play Christmas music?
Are we gonna play Christmas music?
Like right now?
Like right now?
Yes.
Probably not. There are some Christmas options, and we are learning sugar, aren't we? We're learning sugar plum fairy. So that's kind of Christmas, aren't we?
Yeah.
I thought we started that.
It's on Smart Music.
Yeah.
It's on the sign.
So, yeah, we might even play some of it today if we get that far. Since we're so with it today, we know what's happening. Yeah, still doing. Zeke. Alright. Did you bring your violin, Zeke? Okay, that's okay. So obviously, if you didn't bring your instrument today, please do so next time because we will be playing them. Okay, finish your Mrs. Ross.
Okay.
What's next?
I was throwing
Watching
these away.
videos about.
Oh yes,
School?
the official. Are you ready for this excitement, ladies and gentlemen?
I'm gonna watch them today, so I can
This
answer
is
questions.
so exciting. You may have seen some of this, but seeing it live and in person, oh
It's
my
different.
gosh, it's a different experience. Mr. Gagliardo. Prepare for 19 minutes of indoctrination.
Alright, I'm paying attention today, so I can answer questions for people.
All right, if you are a live streamer, hello. Let me disconnect. Oh my. Good Lord, this was like after my first surgery, Mrs. Ross. I had nine tubes hanging out of me for various reasons. All right, here we go. All right, sorry, that was oversharing, students. Okay, you ready? This is great. Look at this. You probably can't see a single thing. Okay, and we'll turn off the screen, or the lights rather. And then the fight song is played a few times, so Gavin, if you brought your baton, you can go to town. Did you hear about the OSU marching band? They like pre-record all their songs and then they share them on social media. So that there's no band in there. So. All right, here we go. 19 minutes of indoctrination. Enjoy.
Hey GLHS, Mr. Cullen here, coming to you to talk a little bit about the new traffic patterns in the hallways of GLHS. Now these new traffic patterns are not just to create an additional layer of safety for our staff and for our students, but they're also designed to alleviate some of those bottlenecks that we're used to seeing in the past. So let's take a look at the map of what these new one-way hallways are going to look like. As you can see, the red arrows show one-way directional flow. The front part of the building will flow from Lincoln to Hamilton, and the back part of the building will flow from Hamilton to Jefferson. To access the back part of Hamilton Hall from the front hallway, you will cut through the cafeteria. To access the front hallway from Lincoln Hall, you will cut through the gym by the weight room. When using any of the 5 two-way hallways, be sure to always stay to your right. These hallways will be used to help cut down on transition time. Also note, the stairwells in Jefferson, Lincoln, and the science wing will be one-way stairwells. Let's take a look at some of the directional flow markings and a few of the places at GLHS that'll look a little different to you this year. So here we are in the main lobby, and as you can see here, we have a yellow sticker with a black arrow. Those yellow stickers denote that you can go both directions. So in the lobby here, you can move both ways. Just make sure you're always staying to the right as you move through one of these hallways. The blue stickers, as you see right here, say one way. Very clear, very clear. So this hallway, as we run down the front part of the school here, is a one-way hallway heading toward the cafeteria. Another marking that you'll notice over here are these spots where you'll stand as you're waiting for the cafeteria. Okay, so we'll talk more about the cafeteria in another video as far as what lunch is going to look like. But these are markings where you'll stand 6 feet apart to wait in the lunch line. Okay, now we're in the part of the building where we have carpeted floors, so you'll see the stickers on the walls as opposed to the carpet itself. You'll see our yellow directional stickers here showing two-way traffic. And then you're going to see some of these signs throughout the building as well on A-frames that show you directional flow. And on the other side, as you're coming down this hall and you see the one-way sticker, you'll see the sign that says you can only come this way if you're wanting to go to Jefferson or Lincoln Hall. So we're over in the science wing now in the stairwell, and you'll see this sign is showing that these are downstairs only, and on the other side of the science wing would be the up stairwell. So we all know this is probably the worst bottleneck in the school, right? This section here in Lincoln Hall, bottom of the steps, students coming in, students trying to go up, all those things. This is an up stairwell, as it has always been. But going forward, this is going to be a one-way directional flow this way. So when you come in Lincoln Hall, if you come in these doors, you will go immediately to your right to the end of the hall, hang a left, and then you will walk through the weight room gym in order to get to the front hallway and continue on through the building. There will be no left turn when you come in Lincoln Hall this school year. So remember, when you walk through Lincoln Hall and you come this way, you're going to hang a right, come down here, and we'll walk right up through the gym to this front hall and head on down to your right all the way to Hamilton Hall, Science Wing, anywhere you need to get on the other side of the building. So keep in mind, the reason we're doing this is for everyone's safety before school and during class transitions. So let's stick together, mask up, be safe, one pride, one family.
Hello students, I'm Mr. Banks, the assistant principals here at Gahanna Lincoln High School. I just wanted to talk to you today about lunch and what that's going to look like for you in 2020-2021 school year. So as you know, things in 2020 are a little different. No different with your lunch periods here at Gahanna Lincoln High School. This year, all students grades 9 through 12 will have a closed lunch. That means you will be eating lunch on premises. So what does that mean for you as a student? That means you have two choices. You can pack your lunch and eat here in our cafeteria spaces, or you can purchase lunch here at the cafeteria. When you come to the cafeteria for your lunch, you will get in 3 lines with the yellow circles for your social distancing. All 3 lines will be entering into the cafeteria in different areas. You'll see over here, the former pizza line will be one spot. The doors down here into the main tray will be another spot. And then on the other side of the cafeteria, the grill line, the former grill line, the 2 wooden doors there, will be your third option of a line to get in to pick up your lunch. The food options in each of those 3 areas will be identical. So they will all 3 offer the same food. So it doesn't matter what line you get into, just whichever one is closest to you when you get to the cafeteria area. You will need to observe the one-way hallway traffic flow and the social distancing markers on the floor in the hallways to get your lunch. Once you come into the cafeteria, you will come in and pick your lunch up. You'll look at your schedule, and it will tell you one of 4 different areas that you will have been assigned to eat lunch. You could have the cafe, which is our main cafeteria. You also could have the cafe annex, which is next door across the hall. You might have the library or the auditorium lobby, which are new choices for us at Gahanna Lincoln High School at lunchtime. One other change, you might see that you have lunch 7th period. That is new, but in order to accommodate the number of students that we have eating lunch here at the high school, we had to add a 4th lunch period. Just make sure we can fit everybody safely and get everybody in the cafeteria and eat in a good manner. One of the other things that's a little different, Mr. Lowry, you can see here, we have, once you get your lunch, you'll come sit at your table, and at some point while you're eating, you will scan the QR code with your device, your phone, your iPad. You will scan that, and you will fill out the Google form that is associated with it. It'll ask you a couple questions, including your ID number, as well as what table or what desk you're sitting at if you're in the library or auditorium lobby. You'll simply fill that information in a way for us to be able to account for where you were during your lunch period. In the unfortunate case that we are needing to contact trace, we need to know what area you're in and who is around you. So that is something that's also new here at the high school for lunch. All right, some other things that'll be a little different. Once you get your lunch, you'll come and sit in your seat if you're assigned to the cafeteria, you'll find one of these chairs. As you can see, they're very spread out. They're very socially distanced. The chairs need to stay where they are. They have a blue piece of tape where the chairs go on the floor. That is where those chairs need to stay. So you will sit there and you will have your lunch. While you are eating lunch, you may have your mask off. But once you are done eating, the mask has to come back on, even if you're sitting at your table. So we are trying to keep everybody safe. So the masks have to be on anytime you're not eating. That includes being in line to get your lunch and after you are done eating. One thing that's going to be different as well, at the end of the lunch period, we are not going to be just getting up and moving around. It's going to be very structured about who's getting up. We are trying to keep people safe. So what we're going to do is at the end of the lunch period, the lunch monitors will instruct you guys to decide to stand up. We will have cleaning materials at each table or the area of desks in the auditorium lobby of the library. You will then spray your area, your chair, your table area, and there will be paper towels provided to do a quick wipe. And then when the bell rings, you will exit the cafeteria or the library or the annex, and you'll throw away your paper towels and head to your next class. So that is a little different. We will not have that 12-minute gathering time in the lobby as we've had in the past. So that is something that's also different. If you're in the cafeteria, everybody's going to exit out these doors over here near the library. That is going to be the one-way out for the whole cafeteria. That includes if you get your lunch or heading to the library, to the auditorium lobby, you'll get your lunch from the lines and exit out those doors by the library and head to your assigned area. For those students who have auditorium lobby for their lunch area, once you leave the cafeteria with your lunch, you will head out the doors and come down the long hallway to this hallway that leads into the auditorium lobby. This is the setup. You'll have individual desks with the QR codes. When you are finished, you will help by spraying off and wiping down your desk and chair, and then exit the auditorium lobby at the end of the period. So, will lunches look different? Yes, but we will get through this with your help. We'll make it work. We appreciate it ahead of time. Thank you, Gahanna Lincoln. Mr. Banks, signing off.
Hello, Lincoln Lion Pride. This is Ms. Lock-Hines. We are going to walk through classroom routines and expectations. We are very excited to have everyone join us back for in-person learning, and this building has been ready at work, getting prepared for you to come back safely for in-class instruction. We're going to walk through what those routines are for you to be safe in the classroom. There is a good amount of equipment and supplies that has been prepared to make sure that we're going to have a safe transition to learning. Each room will have hand sanitizer. Each room will also have disinfectant spray to support your desk space staying clean and sanitized. We've gone through and made the necessary adjustments to our classroom spaces to make sure that we can have mask up and back up, 6 feet social distance, and ready for learning. We are going to walk through the 5 easy steps to safe in-class learning. Step 1, sanitize your hands to enter the classroom. Clean hands are safe hands. Remember to sanitize your hands when you enter the classroom. Your teachers will have a sanitizing space available for you when you enter the classroom. It's easy, just squirt and go. Step 2, sit in your assigned seat and maintain 6 feet social distance. Each classroom has been set up to allow for a safe 6 feet social distance space for students and teachers to ensure that safe, productive, in-person learning can occur. Your teachers will have assigned seating to support social distancing and any need for us to contact Trace to ensure that our classroom spaces remain safe. Step 3, sanitize your hands frequently as needed. Something that will look different in classroom is that walking around classrooms will be at a minimum. Anytime, however, you are asked to leave your individual workspace to work, you are asked to sanitize your hands prior to coming back to your workstation. That ensures that your workstation remains sanitized and germ-free. Also, passes will be limited during the school year. This helps us to make sure that our students remain in a safe classroom space as often as possible. Step 4, sanitize your workspace before exiting the classroom. Each classroom is equipped with a spray sanitizer that teachers will share with students prior to the bell ringing to exit class. Students will be asked to wipe down their individual workspace to ensure that that space remains sanitized for the next student in the next class period. Step 5, sanitize your hands as you exit the classroom. We want to make sure that the germs you have do not travel in the hall to your fellow students into your next class. Just remember 5 easy steps to a safe return to in-class learning. Step 1, sanitize your hands to enter the classroom. Step 2, sit in your assigned seat and maintain 6 feet social distance. Step 3, sanitize your hands frequently as needed. Step 4, sanitize your workspace at the end of each class. And step 5, sanitize your hands to exit the classroom. Each class will have signs posted as a reminder to help us as we're learning this new classroom routine for in-person learning. So those are the 5 easy steps for us to remain safe in our classroom space. Go Lions!
Hey, GLHS, this is Mr. G here to talk to you a little bit about our bus zones. I'm out here at Bus Zone 1. Now in the past, all of our buses came here, about 30 buses, very crowded. The need for social distancing is allowing us to have 5 different bus zones. After school, we're only going to have 4. So instead of it being crowded with 30 buses here, we're only going to have 9 buses here right after school. At the end of the way here is Bus Zone 2. So let's take a look at Bus Zone 2. Now we're at the end of Bus Zone 1. If you walk down to the end of the sidewalk, that'll take us to Bus Zone 2. So Bus Zone 2 faces central office. You have an exit from the cafeteria right there. And Bus Zone 2 will have buses lined up along the side here, and we'll have these entrances open in the morning and at night, in the afternoon, so you can leave out of those exits. And this is where you'll catch for Bus Zone 2. So check your bus number and your zone and see where that is. Let's take a look at Bus Zone 3. Hi, we're out here at Bus Zone 3, and as you can see, we're near the band and orchestra exits. So when you come to catch your bus, you're going to go out of Hamilton Hall. You'll come around here and catch your bus in Bus Zone 3. There won't be any morning buses out here, but out here is where a lot of you park for football and the tennis courts as well. So this is Bus Zone 3. We're going to take a walk out to Bus Zone 4. Here in Bus Zone 4, you will come out of Jefferson Hall. You go down the down stairway, come right out Jefferson Hall, and you can catch your bus at Bus Zone 4. As you can see, we're near the visiting concession stand and the one-room schoolhouse. The buses will be lined up along here. Now, for you young hotshots who drive, you'll be exiting by Lincoln Hall, and you can turn left and right now this year. So you won't have to turn right like we had to last year. This year, you can turn left or right. But if you drive, you'll be going out that exit. You won't be able to come down and cut through Lincoln Elementary like last year.
Good morning, Gahan Lincoln High School. My name is Mr. McGregor. I'm one of the assistant principals here. I'm here to talk to you a little bit about the new arrival procedures we have for bus riders. We have split the area up into 5 zones for social distancing. Zone 1 is here at the front of the high school. Zone 2 is at the south end, outside the cafeteria next to central office. Zone 3 is in the back behind the band room. Zone 4 is at Lincoln Elementary, and Zone 5 is at Clark Hall. If your parents bring you to school, your parents can either drop you off at the south end or the north end. If they're dropping you off at the south end, please make sure they follow this traffic pattern shown by the red arrows. There's no after-school pickup on the south end. After-school pickup is only on the north end on main campus. Clark Hall is another easy after-school pickup location. If they drop you off at the north end, please ensure they follow this traffic pattern. Students can be dropped off and picked up here. If you are a walker, all doors open at 7:10 a.m. Students are not authorized to congregate before school entry. Social distancing must be maintained. Now let's talk about the entrances and exits we'll use during our hybrid schedule. Note that the blue entrance, the main entrance, is open for entry and exit from 7:10 a.m. to 3:05 p.m. The L building door in yellow here is entry from 7:10 to 7:35 and then exit from 7:10 to 3:05. So after that initial entry at the beginning of the day, L building is exit only. The 3 red doors are entrance from 7:10 to 7:35. They are closed the rest of the day, except until exit from 2:50 to 3:05. We are using more entrances and exits as an attempt to spread people out so that we have less crowding and more social distancing in our building. For those of you who eat breakfast with us, in addition to the cafeteria, we also have 3 breakfast kiosks spread throughout the building. There's one in the auditorium lobby, one in the long H building hallway outside Mr. Lehman's room, and then one in L building at the entrance. These are all grab and go kiosks you can take and eat in your first period class. If you need a place to social distance between 7:10 and 7:28, or for those students who come on the wrong day, the main gymnasium will be open. Places to sit in the bleachers are marked by either yellow or blue circles. Gahanna Lions, we are excited to have you. You'll be back soon enough. So stay safe, mask up. We can't wait until you're back.
That was excellent. I like the hotshot driver comment. Oh, sorry. Sorry, people at home. All right. Let's see. What should we look at now? Ourselves on YouTube? Great. Okay, so hey, let's tune our instruments. Let's turn some lights on. I will do this. Oh, look, Bridget, you're famous. Let's see if I stand somewhere around here and play. Okay, great. Oh, violin. So we discovered yesterday that our intonation and ensemble skills are a little rusty. So get a bit. Can we present things
We can.
and then we just have to?
Oh my goodness.
I left it there because I want you to see the screen.
Perfect. Yes, we can do that.
It's working out perfectly.
It's fantastic.
What if we put the camera on the stand facing the screen?
Yes.
The extension
We're
cord?
awaiting an extension cord,
Gotcha.
friends. Oh my goodness.
Did the people at home type in the chat so we know they're with us?
Yes.
That's wonderful.
Hey, everybody.
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
Let's
now
look at
what I
the-
can do
Yeah. he's thinking.
Display is the word I want to find.
It's what?
Display. Display settings. Watch this, Mrs. Ross. This is better than the hour-and-a-half PD I had to do.
I missed what you just did, but whatever.
Okay, you hit that. You go to display, go to layout, detect. Nope, that should be working. Advanced display settings. Nope, I could do a mirror.
Are you trying to do two different screens?
Yeah.
Hit Windows P. Here.
Windows P.
There you go.
There we go.
I knew something.
Man, you knew something better than I did. That's awesome. That's an awesome tech support there.
Thanks.
Now.
So we're gonna extend. So we have our live here, and then
Oh,
we'll
my
have
word.
a.
I'm hitting it, but it's not doing anything. I'm hitting it, but it's not doing it.
Okay. Well, anyway, okay, let's check and see. Oh my gosh, are they all rejects? Tell us what's wrong with them so we can get them fixed. We have N pin shyness
Oh no.
in two of our bases.
Well, let's mark them in.
And what's wrong with the one you're using now? No tapes?
That's
Okay. But look, you can still play. Do you want tapes? Let's see how you do without it. All right.
Which one did that what?
These two, the end pins won't come out. And you were talking about finger tapes, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I have tapes if we need to do them, but okay. Anyway, so I wanted to pull up our finger patterns, our old friends. Let's see. I accept resources. So if you ever want to look at this, it's in the resources and it's here. We're waiting for it. What's happening? Okay.
Just messaged Linda about those bases.
I've been clicking on this and we cannot open it. So I give it over to you.
Oh my gosh.
Take Mr. Dangle, take the wheel.
You want finger patterns, right?
Yep. What did I do wrong?
Nothing. This is the same, I think, issue that this computer was
Okay,
having
anyway.
a few minutes ago.
So pattern number 1 is
Here we go.
on the locations formerly known as your tapes. I mean, I lied. It's a low 2. So we have, we don't have any cellos in this class. This is exciting. Violins, 1 viola, and 3 basses. Okay, so violin players, we're going to use a low second finger, and then on the rest of your tapes, or where they used to be. And basses, here you're going to use 1, 2, shift, 1, 4. This is always 1. This is always 1. This dotted line is always 2. The solid line is always 4. This dotted line is always 2. Yep. And that's always 4. Yeah, makes sense? Cool. All right. So let's play on our D string. And I will play the first pattern. I'm going to play each note twice so that if it's out of tune, you have a chance to fix it. And you can echo me. Oh, we never checked our tuning, did we? Let's check our A's. D's. That's a little suspicious. How about if basses, can I hear your G's? Good. Now let's add back row. Good. Back row, stop playing, basses Keep playing. Go ahead. Come down. Went the wrong way. Go down. Too far. Slow down. Stop for a second. Here you go. Good. Here you go. Up. Back. A little more. Good. A little higher. Good. Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to get so close. So weird. Okay. Now, C's. With your G, so we have a point of reference. Perfect. Oh, no, I lied. Again. When you touch the fine tuner, it warps the sound, and then when you stop turning it, you can hear if you're in tune or not. So play just without turning on both strings. Sounds great. Okay. All right. So D string, pattern 1. Okay, good. You guys, are you afraid?
Yeah.
What'd you say? Shy? You're feeling shy? Maybe we should do some, let's do some open string stuff so we can just be free, all right? So let's start with our C string. You're gonna lead us. 4 open C's as loud as you can. Now we're all gonna join her on G. Tune our E's. Did you notice?
Yes.
Okay. So let me hear front row A's. Get down just a little. Keep playing, Jack. Play louder, please. Awesome. Good. Now add your E. Okay, let's do it one at a time. Play your A and E together. Good. I need to hear both. Get closer to the bridge. Push harder. E sounds a little high. Just a touch. Okay, now make sure that while you're turning, you can still hear it. If you can't hear it anymore, stop turning until you get both sounding again. Okay, ready? Needs to be higher. Okay, if this is the sound you're producing, I'm not trying to make fun of you. You won't be able to tell if you're tuning it or not. So make sure that you're creating good tone. Good, higher. Move your bow faster. Going the wrong way.
Doesn't go any further.
Doesn't go higher.
Yeah, like.
Okay, so you know how to use your peg?
Nope.
It's time to learn. It's actually past time to learn. So put it on your lap facing you. You're going to use your left thumb to pluck your E string. Nope, look at me. I'm using one hand right now, just my left hand. Okay, now you're going to take your right hand, put it on the peg. You're pushing really hard while you turn a teeny tiny bit higher. Away, so push away from yourself. Just a teeny tiny bit. Keep plucking. Good. Now use your fine tuner. Loosen it. play nice and loud and clear. You're going the wrong way, dude. So, make sure that you just create that clear tone. Okay. You need to loosen it and it towards that A string. Looser is the other way. That's tighter. Okay, play with your A now. Stop for a minute. Play it. The pitch is getting distorted. You need to move your bow faster. Stop moving it. If you keep moving it while you're not producing any tone, then we don't even know what's happening. So, tone first, and then we'll decide if it's too high or too low. Okay, we still don't have a clean tone, so we can't tell yet. So it's too low. Again, cut through the static. A little higher. Almost there. Good, okay. So we'll be working on our bow holds. Part of the problem you're having is that you don't have any shock absorbers going. Okay, good, you did it. Great job, Jillian. Did we already check yours?
Yep.
Great. Gavin, let's hear A and E together. And then, can you make your E just a touch higher? One more, a little bit higher. Okay. And you want to try to hold your bow as close to the frog as possible, unless you're a very petite person, which you're not. And by petite, I mean like this tall. Okay, Tian. One more time. Love it. Good, honey. Yay, okay. So, moving right along. Bridget, great job. Okay, so where were we? Oh, we were doing our open strings. So we're gonna play 4 E's and come back down. Or 4 E's and go back up, basically. Here we go. 1, 2, hold bow, go. Good. Now, we're going to do our finger pattern number 1 with 4 notes, 4 bows on each note. I'm going to do it quickly with 1 bow on each note to get it in your ear, and then we'll do 4 bows. 4 Ds. 1, 2, 3. 4 E's. 4 F's. 4 G's. Use your third finger for G now. 4 A's. Fourth finger for A. Keep going. Good. Gavin, we could play just each note 1 time. Play open D. First finger E. Now, touch second finger to your third finger. Third finger G. And fourth finger A. Right. So, did I confuse you with the bass fingerings? Or were you just
No.
shifting for fun?
That's just how I got used to playing it.
Oh, okay. It's a good advanced fingering, but you also want to be able to play fast in first position.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. All right. So for these exercises, you want to use all 4 fingers.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Now let's do the next one. I'll play it 1 time each, and then you play each note 4 times. F sharp. Good. So the whole bow, we're just sawing out as much sound as we can to get used to making sound again together. All right, number 3. For violins and violas, high 3. Basses, you're going to shift to second finger. Ready? 4 D. Stay next to the bridge. E. F sharp. G sharp. A. G sharp. Good. We have to feel a beat together. Would you like a drum track? Would that be fun?
Yeah.
Okay, let's put on a drum track. Mr. Dangle, would you like to put a drum track?
What style?
What style do you guys want? Bossa Nova. Oh, I love it.
Oh.
Bossa Nova.
What tempo?
60.
Oh my gosh.
I'm stretching my back.
60 beats per minute. You can find anything on the internet.
Even things you don't want to find.
That's true.
I like the morning jazz picture with
Watch your own live
mandarins.
stream.
Sorry?
Watch your own live stream on live stream.
That's so meta.
There it is. Look at that little red bar.
Okay. Can we look at our finger patterns again?
So we partnered with, as well as built out a
I didn't like that. This is just like 1994. Dial-up modems.
engineer to cut.
Is that your cat hiss noise? Here's pattern 4. Open D 4 times. Might need it louder. Louder! Get next to the bridge. Here's your combo. Nice work. Here's 5. This 5 is the same as 3 except it's in half position. Ready, go. Start at the front, go to the tip. D flat. F. G. A flat. Your bow is going the same direction. That's rule number one of faking it in orchestra. Right, everyone? Okay, number 6 is the Star Trek pattern, live long and prosper. Big space. Ready, look at D. All the bows, stay close to your hands. Good. G sharp. Lovely. That was fun. Is this what? 3 YouTube channels open. Okay, cool. Now, hey, let's play our E minor scale to get ready for Sugar Plum Parade. So I actually want you to take out your Chromebooks and open up Smart Music. Since we have a predominance of violins in the room, shall we have our violin E minor scale? Ooh, let's do the tuning chords. Let's do the tuning chords. This is so exciting that we're in the same room. Do you remember we tried this once and it was so bad we stopped? Because it was not possible over the internet. Not you were bad, just it didn't work on the internet.
You're doing a wonderful job watching each other and playing together. Freshmen yesterday kind of forgot how to play together.
These things happen.
Interesting. Okay. So thank you for your awesome.
So do you have Smart Music bookmarked somewhere?
If you go to my mask and germ, this is my
Mask,
pandemic
This one?
folder.
Yes, okay,
Yep. And then Smart Music,
thank you.
that's it.
Wonderful.
And then you're there.
And then did you make it a favorite habits anywhere? No? Okay, great. Perfect.
I like to make it easy.
Great. Meow.
What song number is it?
Oh, gosh. Children, you would know. What song number is the E minor scale? 162?
Yeah.
Thank you. So we want 161, I guess, or something. See if that's, yep, tuning chords. All right. This is going to be great. Ready? So, basses and paramoids, did I give you enough time to open 161? I can't hear you, I'm sorry. Okay, cool.
And let me look here.
161 is what we want.
F
Called tuning chords. Violin players, do they give you 2 choices? They do. Well, let's all play the bottom note to start. All right, so E minor has 1 sharp, F sharp. Violinists, you can just look up here. Basses, you got 161 open. John's still working on it. Okay. Paramoy, did you get yours open? Check your stand and make sure it's not going to drop your Chromebook before you put it on there. Looks good. Yep. Okay. So let's hear the first chord. Play medium loud, not super loud, but not too quiet. Okay. 1, 2. We're playing low A violins. Yeah. Ready? Go. Okay, stop. Let me hear. join us if you want. I don't know, what note do you have? F sharp? Let's hear your F sharp phases. So let me hear happy birthday, open E to F sharp. Happy birthday, go. Why are you using your second first time? So if you're just in regular first position, that'll be your first finger. I mean, you like it in second?
No, I don't know why.
Okay, I'm just checking. Is there a reason to use second? Okay, so let's stay in first position one more time. E, E, F, E, ready, go. Good, and now violins, let's play open G to A. Ready, go. Again, ready, go. Good. So now, first, oh, we only have a minute left. We're supposed to clean everything. So go ahead and pack up. And I'm sorry?
Don't worry about the case so much, but yeah, put it on the rack.
Put it on the rack.
See you again soon.
Oh, the cleaning. Cleaning, and where's the paper towels?
I thought we were, but maybe they took some. There was a huge roll there at one time.
Safety procedures aborted. Everybody sanitize on your way in there. And out. In and out, sanitize on your way in and out. You have your own.
You want to sanitize? Oh, so, yeah, I'll check that.
Sanitize coming in, sanitize going out. So much fun.
You're away from me or not?
We'll all smell like skunk urine.
I have left I really cut straight through.
I was
sewing,
closer to
and it
the-
just.
Sure. Hello, everyone.
Okay, sanitize coming in.
Sanitize with skunk urine on the way in.
I'm trying to move this over there. It's okay, here you go. Welcome.
Hello, hello.
Sanitize coming in, sanitize going out.
Hello, hello, hello. Yeah. Mrs. Ross, did
Do you remember where you sat?
No.
I actually brought it today.
Jolie's.
Let's see. Here we go. Here is discussion. Let's see. We're blue day. So, Tegwin, you are in the second row,
Second.
third one in. There you go. Yep,
You were there. You found it.
good job. Eli, correct. Kevin and Natalie, correct. Well done. Mason, you did it. Congratulations. So far, so good.
You should be on the white things, right?
Yeah, the
The
stands.
stands go on the white tape.
On the white tape, and then that sort of spaces everything else out. Oh, how are we all doing?
Super good.
Super. If you want to grab a base there, Eli.
No. Is everybody sanitized before they come out?
Sanitizing, sanitizing. It's so fun. It's so fun. Yeah. Mrs. Ross, I'm going to use the restroom.
Have a great time.
I'll bring it back to the souvenir.
No, thank you. Isn't he cute? All right.
Are we getting lanyards?
In third period, you should get them. Seating chart. That's stolen. Oh, that's probably where that seat went, whatever. Hello, hello. I have the seating chart if you forgot. Okay, good. Hi. Let's see, where are you? Oh, you weren't here. You're gonna be, holy cow, way in the back. So. Eli, Jesse, and then, I guess we need a fourth row. Sorry. Yes. Okay. Welcome back. So, did you ever feel sick? That's good. I'm glad. Hey, Izzy. Hey, everybody. Hi, people at home. People at home, type your name in the chat so we know you're here. Blue distance learners. Please take out your instruments and tune them. Oh, I forgot to say to some of you, on your way in, sanitize. If you didn't already, sanitize before you touch a school instrument. And then we'll all sanitize on our way out the door as well. And while you tune, I'm gonna fill out the seating chart, the official one. Sanitize on your way in, please. Sanitize on your way in, please. Second. Yeah, you got it. I've got the seating chart if you forgot. Is this where I sit? That's correct. So please unpack and tune. Look, you're famous. I think I forgot to do my first chart.
Well, hello. We have our friends at home. Hi, friends at home in TV land.
Oh, look, we have Ethan and Haley.
If you haven't typed your name in the chat yet, please do so we know who is out there in TV land. Over here, we've sanitized coming in. And I'm going to grab a cello. Any cello. And around a little bit. If you find something wrong with the instrument, let us know. You can hear. And let's do this. You guys just scoot up here, please, so that we have this kind of.
Well, this is Natasia and Connor if we ever make it.
Oh, gotcha.
But if you'd rather have them in the back row
It
with the
might be nice to
violins.
have all the cellos. Yeah,
Okay, let's do that then.
Okay.
So you want Jesse and Bridget up here?
Yeah.
And we'll put
All cellos.
Connor and Natasha back there. All right.
I'll give you just a couple minutes to get all cleaned up. Also, if you can get your Chromebooks out. What we really wanted to do was have physical copies of books so that you didn't have to deal with hopping around on Smart Music. But here we are. So if you can open that up. Well.
Right. Jack, Alondra. Oh, I'm just doing attendance. You don't have to stay here because I can see you now. Mason Leffler plays bass, yes? So we'll put him next to you when he's back.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna need, except that we won't be here today, so. Still waiting for Natasha and Connor, but I think they're coming from far, far away. So. Far Quad, I think is where they're first class.
Alrighty. Well, yesterday, with our gold crew, which is much smaller, we had like, whatever, there's more of you in here, which is wonderful to see more people. I think some of us forgot how to play together. It was sort of interesting. It was like, oh, wait, what's going on? So remember when we play, we gotta look at each other's bow tips to make sure that we are lining up. And what we're gonna start with today is our E melodic minor scale. So you're gonna look at 162, the 1 octave. And in case you are having a dilemma on how to find that quickly, here's how you do that. Go here, type in habits, search here, and you can put E melodic, and it'll bring up all your E melodic minor stuff. And we're going to click on the number 162. You can also type in 162. We're going to do that 1 octave scale. Open that.
We moved you to so that you're more in the violin area. So Natasia behind Alondra, and Connor, Boomy's not here today, so Boomy's right behind Teglin, and you're behind Boomy.
Okay.
Teglin, wave, sorry. You guys don't know each other yet.
Did you say how to go to
That's successful. Yep, you got it. And then number 162, the 1-octave version. And I'm going to project the bass part up on the screen to make sure if you are a violin or viola, cello, you have that. And let's do this first. Let's do 4 open strings. So what we realized yesterday was you've been at your house, right? This is not something you just realized. But you've been at your house. Your parents may have been working. They may have been, little brothers or sisters may have still been sleeping at this time, unless you're my children who were up at 6 o'clock screaming. Anyways, everyone seemed very timid and shy, like you had been practicing at home with lots of people working. So you're here now. It's a big room. Be as loud as you possibly can and try to bother Mr. Wagner next door. Okay? He and I graduated together, so we're good friends, and we like to just mess around with each other. Here we go. Let's play 4 open A's as loud and full as you can. The mission is deep, rich tone, as loud as possible. 1, 2, open A's and go. Watch your bow tips. It's not just you anymore, it's everybody. Ready and go. And if violins and violas need to rotate your chair a little bit so that you can have your scroll pointing forward, that's fine. Okay, just don't move your buttock, move the whole chair, okay, to your right, like a little chair. Okay, that was good. Can we amplify our sound even more? Maybe twice as loud. Get a little closer to the bridge, a little slower bow, a little heavier bow. 1, 2, and ready, and go. Same thing on your D string. And ready, and go. One more time. Make sure your pinky is relaxed and you're really leaning into your index finger. Really leaning so your elbow's kind of high, not awkwardly high, but it's out so that you have a lot of leverage on your index finger. 1, 2, on D string, go, and G, a little slower, heavier. See if you got it. Ready, and go. We slow the bow down. Basically use a half of a bow and really hit it. And E if you got it. And ready, and go, and more bow violins, and use the whole thing. Go, and be big and loud and bold here. There's no one to wake up except ourselves. Okay? Speaking of, where's my coffee? Oh, thank goodness. All right. Third period today, you'll be getting little badges like this that have a barcode on them for lunch and etc. So be prepared to get this third period. All right. Who is big and bold and brave and wants to play E minor scale games? Wonderful. Let's first, can you count us off? You could stand up if you want. And standing's scary. Okay? So let's, you're going to count us off. We're going to play with you first, and then you'll play along. All right? So you're going to count us off. We're all going to play with you first, and then you'll play by yourself. Got it? So about this speed, 1 and 2, and. Okay, so count up at speed. Everybody sit up nice and tall. Since you are in person, I will sanitize between you. But if I see something with your bow hole, I'm coming after you. Not in a mean, aggressive way, but I'm gonna try to fix it, okay? Because now that you're here, we can fix things. If I see bow angle weird things, posture weird things, we're gonna fix them. Okay, here we are.
Oh, okay.
And then with your mascot, basically just shout, like you're yelling at a sibling.
1 and 2 and 3 and go.
Wait a second.
Wait, no, that's
I'm
not.
unconvinced. So 1 and 2 and we're not thinking about fast, we're thinking about correct. Okay? So about this speed.
1 and 2 and 3. Wait, no.
I would start on 3. That way you don't have to do a whole measure. You just go 3 and 4 and boom.
Okay.
Okay.
3 and 4 and go.
Some of us are still forgetting the long bows. Long bow. Let's try that one more time, please. With our beautiful long bow. Don't be in a rush to get through it. Be in a rush to sound beautiful. Ready? Do it one more time. Count us off.
I think I just forgot how to do it again.
3 and 4 and.
Okay, 3
But nice and slow.
3 and 4 and go. Wait, what?
Now you get to do it alone.
Use your whole bow on that first note. And violins, remember when you get to the top, scare your other fingers off. Ah! And put them where they go.
Here we go.
Myself.
Yeah, you've done it twice now. You've done it as a practice before you get one. Here we go.
3 and 4.
Wait, now you did a faster tempo than you're panicking. Just play the scale. You're wonderful.
So think ahead. Always hear the next note inside your mind before you play it. And have at least one finger hovering over the note ahead of time. What's up, Connor?
How do I pull this up on my phone? Because
I can't hear you.
I'm going to pull this up on my phone.
Okay, this is how you do that. Watchy, watchy. Some of you have pulled up your assignment you've turned in already. Don't do that. You go to find music, or you can type in that search bar or whatever. You type in habits. You go to habits of a successful string musician. And then when you're here, you can search again. This is number 161, right? Nope, 162. And then we're picking the 1 octave. Open, and you're there. You're going to select your name. So another reason we like to do scales slow is so that, like Mrs. Ross said, your brain can think, and you're more interested in sounding beautiful than rushing through. Right? So nice and slow. Don't panic. Lovely. Just a quick question. Why did you go to your opening?
Whoops.
That's okay. You're play B, C sharp, D sharp, E. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. Do it again, but big and bold and like you're scared. Don't be scared. Ready?
Big.
That sounds lovely. Now we're going to sit up taller. We're going to get this a little higher. We're going to fix that. And then, can you play that one more time for us?
So that's either too much weight or too close to the bridge. Back off just a little bit. But still use lots of bow. Listen. Play more in the center of the sounding point. Beautiful. That's an excellent
And
sound.
just a quick little fix for your bow hold. Show your bow hold.
Hey everybody, it's time to practice our bow hold. Fingers firmly bent,
Try it one more time.
and your middle finger grab over earth.
Okay, you got it. Yeah, and that 3 is just getting super blue. There.
Wrap the middle.
So part of our issue is this is sinking low, and then your hand's doing this. So if you pull it high, then your hand functions better. Okay, try that one more time. Yeah, that was great. That was great. Who's next? Who do you want to hear next? Like, I don't know who these people are.
Just point at someone and say, hi, who are you? Find someone you don't know.
Hi, I did not know you.
Ha ha ha. Anyway, announce who you are. So that was Izzy. Here comes Taglin. Dun, dun, dun.
All right, let's hear it.
So, alone or?
Let's do it alone. Good. The bow hold looks good. Maybe curve your thumb a little bit more. And then we just see even more. Maybe like twice as loud.
Like it's a concerto.
Okay. You're not the ninth violinist in the second violin section. You're the soloist on stage, okay?
Start at the frog. Use a full bow. Start at the, that's still not the frog.
Deeper. Sink, 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 sink. Here we go. Don't be alarmed. It sounds prettier than that, but that loud, please. Here we go. 4.
Make the stick of the hair, the stick, go down to the hair. Sorry.
Yeah, you should feel it pressing into your shoulder. Try it. Even more weight.
Nice.
Yeah, that's the sound we want. Great. Can you pick a victim?
Who are you pointing to? Bridget? Bridget, wave. Is that who you were pointing to? Wonderful. Hey everybody, it's Bridget.
Hey Bridget.
Welcome back. Bridget did not get the Rona. We're glad to hear.
That's good.
Development.
Okay, speaking of, why are our windows closed?
One of them was open when I came in today. Okay. 3 and 4 in, and then hit it.
Lovely floral pattern makes me want summer again. Here we go. I see a problem. If you were to bow you would hit your knee. I wonder if you could raise that up a little bit more. So instead of there, okay, so let's raise our cello up about 3 inches.
With the end pin, you need to lengthen your end pin, yeah. 3 more inches. Beautiful.
That way the C bouts are completely empty of your knees. Oh, I think that's gonna sound great. Here we go.
So 3 and 4, and then your whole bow. Sink in.
And it's gonna start with an extended 2 because your second note is in F sharp. Here we go. Deep, rich, chocolatey oat. That's it. Now, can we talk about your bow? And your good, it works. So, you just aren't pressing in hard. So, if you play the first note, play 4 of the first notes. We're actually going to try to do this a little bit more like this.
As loud as you can.
4 of the first notes. Ooh, I like that sound. Play 4 of the next one. Great.
That should be extended too, Bridget. C sharp, 4th finger. Close to the bridge. Closer to the net.
That's the, we put some tapes on this at one point, and took off some of the color. So those aren't always right, but it should be a little closer there for you, sure. Great. Play that scale going up again, please. And think about just a slower, heavier bow. That was much better. Did everybody hear it?
Yep.
Hear the improvement? Can you play your first 2 notes again? They're E, F sharp. Those still need a little bit more. Feel it. Dig into your body. Yes. Ooh, that sounded like a cello. Fantastic.
Could we all play 4 bows on each note of the scale?
Let's do it. 4 notes.
So that we can really think about sinking into the string. Start underneath your hand at your index finger, not at the pretend frog. This is the pretend frog. Here's the frog. Okay, good. And then sink in. You want the wood to be dipping down towards the hair. 1, 2, ready,
So a few few things. What's wrong with this?
Not pushing down hard enough.
That and? Sliding because of what? This note requires a slower bow speed. So some of you are, oh, I'm going to use more bow to play louder. But what that's causing is a little bit of that overtone sound. So really sink in, push into the belly of that instrument. Note the hair and the stick. So if you're bowing and the hair and the stick are staying the same distance apart, you're not doing it right. Okay, hey, that was good. Yay! Hear the improvements? Woohoo! Who do you want to hear? Who? Yeah, here we go. Big, bold, beautiful. Which is a fun song from Hairspray, Mrs. Ross.
1 and ready, go. 1 and ready, go.
Ooh, now that looks good. Now can you do that one more time? Just be a little bit more relaxed. The only place of, don't use the word tension, is this. One more time, folks. Start right at the frog by your hand. Right by the ring. There we go. There we go.
1 and ready, go.
Let's go now. Very nice. All right, so we're hearing the tone that we want, right? A deep, rich, beautiful, heavy, weighty, robust sound. Okay? Don't be afraid of playing loud. I feel like we're going to go through the same thing. Let's actually go to the tuning chords. So this was 162, but we're now going to go to, where'd the mouse go? There's the mouse. We're going to click on tuning chords, which is the song above this, 161. Okay, find that. And for now, we're just going to throw away the fermatas and just play everything for 4 beats. So it's going to be as printed without the fermata. And now that we're together, you'll all have slightly different notes. Again, this is the bass part projecting. So we all have a little different thing. When we add all of these notes together, we get these beautiful chords if they're in tune. So if you are a violin, you have an up top and bottom part. Just pick one of the notes. Pick one of the notes to play, and let's begin at the beginning. So the first note we're going to play now all together. Just play and hold it for 4 beats and then freeze. I've got an F sharp in the cello, the bass, I think. Just an extended 4th finger on the C string. Here we go. Ready? First measure and then freeze. 4 beats. 1, 2, and ready and go. So I have an F sharp in the bass. I have an F sharp in the cello, I believe.
Violins, what's your note? Oh, okay. What number is it?
I have a C sharp, F sharp, C sharp. F sharp.
It's a, not your first name. Sure. This is weird.
What is the note?
Look at the viola part.
So we have A and C here. D sharp.
Uh-huh.
Is it a 7/4?
What? What's
D sharp. Basses have F sharp. Violins have A and C. So it's that. Can you play your notes again, please? Okay, 2, ready, first note, and. That's it. So it's an E flat 7 chord of some kind, or D sharp. Okay, it's a weird chord. We have to really make sure that we are in location. So it's either first finger violins or third finger on the tape. Okay, one more time, please. First chord. 2, and ready, and go, and. Next chord, find it. Next chord, find it. What's your note, bass cello? G, viola.
He's got either F sharp or A, right?
F sharp or A. Okay. Violin.
Oh, look at, I'm sorry, he had the wrong measure highlighted. Okay. E, you're right. Sorry.
E, violins, what do you have?
A.
A, what? Measure 2.
Oh, measure
G
two.
or A.
G and A.
I thought it was G and B.
Yeah, I thought it was B too.
G and B. Oh, an E minor chord.
Measure 2, please. 1, 2, and ready, go, and. Back to the first chord. 2, ready, go. Second chord, go, and. Next chord is what? Bass cello? B, viola, F or A,
F sharp or A?
and violin. B and D sharp. Okay, 1, 2, and ready, and go, and.
D sharp is played with a low one, like an E flat.
We hear the B in the cello bass. Pause, listen to this. Find your B.
Closer to the bridge. Even closer to the bridge. There you go.
There we go. If you a D sharp, play that. Play that whole chord.
Low
Please.
1.
2, and whole chord, go, and. Go back to that first chord. 1. Listen to the chord progression, by the way. We double check our times because my internal school clock is all off. 24. Did you find it? Oh, God bless.
Hopefully it's the same sequence. It's a different book. Here, let me-
I think it is. Yep. All right, here we go, please. The third measure. 2, 33rd measure. That's not right. 2, and third measure. Go. The fourth measure. Okay, so we're going to do measure 1, measure 2, measure 3, measure 4. Let's play everything for 4 beats. 1, 2, and 2, and go, and 4.
Hallelujah!
Oh
my gosh,
do the
that's
next
great.
4 notes. Figure out where they are. Got a couple D sharps. Violin's high third finger, feel low 1. Here's the chord progression that I'll probably screw up. Here we go. Last 4 measures. 2, and ready, and go, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, ready, and. Across to the top part. To the top part. 1, 2, and ready. Here's C. D. High 3. Bottom part, please. Ready, go. That's it. Here we go. Last 4 measures are ready, please. 2, ready, and. 4. Now, we could just pick 4 people at random. This is Rush. I picked 4 people at random. You guys are going to play with me this all part. So.
Ara, Samantha, Jack, and Hannah.
Here we go. And then if you can play as well, first, so we have 5.
And Eli.
Okay. Here we go.
One or the other.
1, 2, ready, and.
Keep going.
Great. Now let's sound like freshmen. So we're going to change our bows together. We're going to play as loud and strong as we did during our scale at the beginning of class. Bigger, stronger, bigger,
Whatever you
stronger,
want the
bigger,
whole time.
stronger. Here's our
One or the
tempo. 1, 2, again, bigger, stronger like freshmen. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay. Really here.
Congratulations. Jack is the loudest person, and he
Yes.
plays the softest instrument,
Yep.
physics-wise.
Yep.
So well done, Jack.
Let's try it again. We gotta get more sound. And you guys, even though we're playing this, it might be good for you to think like a polka. Help keep beat. Try it again, please. Bigger, stronger, louder. Freshman tone, not middle school tone. 1, 2, ready, and. So even when you play a slow thing, think of polka. It helps you play it together. Ready? 1, 2, again, think your polka. Boom, chick, boom, chick, boom, chick, boom, chick. 1 and 2 and ready, big sound, go! Chick, boom, chick. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that was better. Arthur, beat ahead. So slow your bow down so that when you get to 1, you chick. Okay, you're changing like 4, the and to 4. Good. Next victim. All right. Ready? Who's our next victim? Hey, victims that just played. You get to pick our next victim. Who do you want? Yeah. You, Kevin. Okay, great. Who do you want? Take somebody. Just point.
Kevin, you're on top. All right.
Okay. And then who do you want? Jesse, great. And then Kevin, here we go. You like what? Here we go. You go to the 26 section. 1, 2. Beginning. What?
It's 24.
Is it 24? Off. Here you go. 1, 2, and a ready, and a go. And. Big sound. Good job. See you next time. Great work. Good. Make sure cello bass, you sanitize on the way out. Well, hello, Henry. The man, the myth, the legend.
Did you see my pear deck that I made for
I
sixth grade?
saw it, but I haven't looked at it yet.
Can you look at it and give me some positive reinforcement?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just kidding. Tell me what you really think. I did for like a second and then life happened. Let me make a note to myself to check it out.
Can we go?
Yes, go.
Hey, is there a way I can be reminded what my locker is, what the code is?
I can look that up. Nadia, what's up? Not that I am aware of, but feel free to look.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I lost my post-it note that I wrote the combination down on.
Okay. It's one of these.
Why do you guys have so many?
This is not me.
Oh, is that Mr. Nate?
Uh-huh.
He needs to clean up his desktop.
He likes it this way. Let me try this. That didn't work at all. That is not what I thought would happen.
Yes, I'll Google and do locker.
Is this where I look? Yes. Okay, so how do I search for something? I'm sorry, I have a Mac at home, so this just doesn't, my brain doesn't do this. And I have a Chromebook, but I never use this. Mr. Dangle, can you help me find the Your Lockers page? That's right. I cannot locate it on this. I apologize.
It's actually on Drive.
It's on Drive?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Ryan.
Well, next time I'll know.
I would hug you.
Oh, how about that? There we go.
Sweet.
This child, Connor Steenberg.
Oh, Connor.
Doesn't know.
Oh,
You get to pick them today.
24,
Cello
620.
land, viola land,
24, 6,
24, 620, yep. And add that into your phone so we have it. Great, put it in a binder.
To start with.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, hello. All right.
Oh yeah, it just doesn't even lock.
It doesn't lock?
Oh, no.
Yeah, whatever.
Let me see. 14?
Yeah.
I see your plan. You might need to. I got it. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Are we at, no, that's at the end.
Are we what?
Oh, I was confused on the time.
This is not correct. We need to send this to our president. Jenny, this is not what is in the contract. To my knowledge. Shall I do that right now?
Sure.
Right.
I don't know if you want to take a picture or ever.
Oh, I have the,
You have this.
I mean, I'll just share the link. Yeah.
You got like, I'm on camera.
You're famous.
Look at the fit today. I'm looking drippy. Mrs. Ross,
Uh-huh.
you want me to open this?
Can I help you open it?
Yeah. It's like, I don't know how to open it. I have no idea how to open
Is it a new case?
it. It's not mine, actually. I'm borrowing it.
Whose is it?
Hold on.
You go like this. And you should choose a different person to borrow from next time. Poor Alondra's violin is difficult.
Oh, well, that's okay, because I am talented.
Well, we'll see. Hello, hello. Jalen, did you sanitize?
Nicole!
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, great. Help yourself to a base. Hi, Nicole. You're violin, right? No, you're cello. Cello. I'm sorry. I know you are. I just, it's been 8 months. What can I say?
Oh, tapes.
What?
It's got tapes.
Oh, score. You're gonna play in tune today, huh?
Huh?
I said, score. You're gonna play in tune today.
Oh, yeah.
Little humor there. Sorry. Very little humor. Sanitize and drum an instrument. I'm sorry, I didn't explicitly say that to cellos. It was implied. Sanitize, let it dry, drum an instrument. Good job.
Can they see me?
No.
No? Oh.
Now they can.
Okay, so it is live.
So what?
So it is live.
It's live. It's on. It's going. So behave yourself. It's kind of disconcerting, isn't it? Every time I walk in front of it, I'm like, ah!
I
Like
feel
this
bad for
big
all the
block
people.
behind me.
I feel bad for all the people that are gonna have to look at this Your hair gets longer every time I look at you.
Yeah, I did. I got a cut there last week.
Really?
Not really. I got to like trim it down so it's like a little bit more even.
Just go like as long as it'll go. Like just go down to your waist.
But go 80s.
Yeah.
Well, hey there, everybody. Oh, my goodness. Well, hey. Hey there.
Say that at the low time. There you go.
9:30.
Cover your nose. Thank you.
9:30. Hey, hey, everybody. Put your name in the chat if you haven't done so. Good to not see you, but you know what I mean. Oh, my goodness.
Cover your nose.
It keeps falling.
Okay, so you need to tighten your things by tying a knot in them. So get a rubber band and
Ooh, you could also, these are Old Navy ones, and they like are this huge, I never have an issue with it coming off my nose, and I can yell and
Old
talk.
Navy.
And Old Navy. Well, say hi to everybody. Hi there, Haley, Seth, Dylan, Trinity, and DeAndre. What a day. There's Henry just wandering behind my head.
how about that?
Well, hey there. Welcome.
Hi, people.
Hi.
Violin land. is
Yeah,
over
sit
here.
wherever now. We're gonna have make a seating chart in a moment. Wonderful, and we'll do our attendance.
Great.
I should do attendance here too.
I did it.
You did?
For a second. So you just said?
Yeah.
Yes, I did it.
Well, hello. How are you doing? Serenity in person. How are things?
Hi, Serenity. Everybody say hi to Serenity. Make her feel welcome. Is this your very first day at King Anna Lincoln High School?
Oh,
Yay!
And she found it. She
Well
found
done.
the room.
So Viola Land, that's a good spot, right there in the middle, love it.
All right. Well, Nicole's here, and Henry's here, and Thomas is here, and Ryan's here, and Lisa, and Jalen, and Taylor, and Joey. We're all here.
It's a
Wonderful. Well, hey, team. Hey, team, go. Good to see you. Good to see you. See you. Make sure, I think Mrs. Ross said, if you're using a gel or base, make sure you sanitize your hands before and after, because you can't sanitize over. Okay. Delightful. Let's get all tuned. Let's get our instruments out. Let's get our Chromebooks out. We'll do some stuff and remember how to. Now, what are all of these? Who are these?
Oh, gosh. I don't know.
Cleveland.
Those were people who did not want to be late to their next class and just ran away. Evidently.
Did they lock the lock after they took their instrument out?
I think they brought them from home since we haven't been here for a while. So I think they forgot their locker and or combination and or didn't have time.
I see.
And they're probably coming back at the end of the day to take them home.
I sure hope so.
Yeah.
I sure hope so.
Me
Well,
too.
let's get out. Let's tune. Give you a few minutes to tune and get all that figured out. So lots of sound. I'm going to throw away these 19 Post-it notes that I have.
JOEYMAY.
That was to help one of our friends. I taped that to his bow. So nice. Are y'all tuned? You done?
Oh my god, it just keeps falling.
Yeah. Hey, I have a thing. I don't know if this will help or hurt.
I just put a lot of hands
So you like strap it on one side and who's wants it. And then you put it around that way. And you strap it around the other side of who's wants it. Then you've got a who's wants it holder. That might keep it on your head. All right, if you can open up your Google Chromebook after you you're going to look for number 131 in Having a Successful String Musician. Song number, whatever I just said. 131. And you guys get your little lanyards. How exciting.
Oh, and isn't there a Lincoln's Live at 10:16? There
Yeah.
is. Hey Siri, set a timer for 10:15.
Oh my god, that's cool.
Alarm. What? Oh gosh. I
That's
any
so
second.
cool. Okay, wait, smart music? How do I turn it?
I already had the violin book of that, and so I ordered the whole set to see if it might be more appropriate for the respiratory or students. And it kind of is, so we might want to order. We have a look. I know it's not as funny. Nothing's under easy. Hey, did you guys tune?
Yeah, wait, which habits of a successful
Joey, how's that headband working for you?
I don't know which number.
It is so far.
Right.
There it is. Good gravy. That's not way too long. Okay. So before we do that, let's do this. Okay. So here we go. We've got. Oh, do you have your? Yeah.
You may.
Yoink. Nicole. Congratulations. You're the proud recipient. Taylor. Here is your lanyard. And we'll give you a little piece of tape as well because that card is going to slip out. Thomas.
Right here.
So if you put the little piece of tape over the end part, it won't slip out. And we've got Joseph. Temporary. There you go. You are quite welcome. Serenity. Wonderful. Jalen. And Ryan. So it's the same trick.
I gave you tape before you even hit thing.
And Henry. And Elise.
Huh? You always wanted it? Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I could give you what you always wanted.
These are for a number of things. They're for lunch. They're for, I don't know, just keep them on you.
It's your code for contact tracing purposes.
It's for everything. Oh, no. Also, see, I feel like we've done our job as Israelis, but no one else has shared all of those fun videos with students. People are confused about life.
Oh, you guys didn't watch the video first period?
Nope.
No. One person did.
I watched a video about a lynch mob last period.
You should have watched a video about how to navigate in school now. It's about 15 minutes long.
Oh, better than
that was a
For
while
3
ago.
minutes.
Oh,
Is it like
maybe
the
they're gonna
19
divide it
minute
up.
one?
We just did the whole thing all
Well,
at
it's
once.
information you needed yesterday, so.
Yeah, like you needed yesterday or today to know how to do lunch, right? You can't wait. So, anywho, I'm gonna hang these right here.
Wonderful.
That seems like a good place for them. Okay.
Can I bet back then? I'll bring it every day,
Oh, you're so sweet.
except for when I don't come.
Okay, ready? So we're gonna do these tuning chords for B. What did I say? Oh my
Minor?
gosh.
Number one, what? 131.
Not right.
No? I'm gonna be right back.
Right. I said 131, but that's not right, because that's not the right key.
Where are you?
Huh?
Where's this one? Where's that?
Look up habits
Yeah,
there.
we'll search for habits of a successful, or just write in habits, and then we'll find habits of a successful string musician. And then the number you're looking for is not B flat. It is tuning chords 166. I'm so sorry. It should be 166.
Where is it?
166.
Wait, where?
Habits number 166. Yes.
Can I wait? Is it supposed to say it like after?
So right here, you can just type in 166, and then it'll get you. Hello, Mr. Rohan. So if you are having a slight dilemma on how to find this, I do apologize. If you go to Smart Music, type in habits, it'll bring up this. You click on that, and then once you're here, you have a search option. Once it loads. Sorry. And then you can type in 166, and then it'll bring up exactly what you need. Okay? So, let's first start with our cello and bass parts. And to hear these roots. So we have C sharp, that's an extension. 2, cello bass, ready, and go. And C sharp. Next measure, D. F sharp. So cellos, you have the fourth position F sharp. So find your E first finger on the yellow tape. The yellow tape, fourth position. Physically that way.
Okay.
There it is. So that's where that is. It's easiest to find the first finger first, and then just lock down your three. Okay? So that's that part. Let me hear that one more time. Now we're going to add the viols. No viols with us. Here we go. One more time. Cellos. 1, 2, and ready, go. Very nice. Let's hear our violin.
Can we hear these two do the second half again?
Oh, please. 2, ready, So you have an E right now. Yeah, now put it up. So you have to find it.
Got it.
Okay, violins are you. Play the top part for now. 1, 2, top parts go.
Too high.
Flat, A sharp.
Slower.
B's. First finger on the A string.
First finger B. There you go.
Now B flat or A sharp. Back to B on the tape. Now B flat. Anyways, okay, so now let's do the upper octave. Play the high tape. Thank
High
you.
B. Do that as a Use your fourth finger.
Pause, listen. Play that B again.
Closer to the bridge, Lisa.
now that A sharp right below it, so high three.
Higher. Higher. Stop for a second. Listen to the piano. So, good news, friends. The piano's a little sharp. So, if we're going to be training our ears, we're just going to play sharp on purpose to match the piano. But it's only a little bit sharp, so it's not going to screw you. Don't worry. Good. Back to me.
A flat, A sharp.
Right sharp.
There we go. Here we go, everybody, please. From the beginning. On the right track. Do the last 4 measures again. Making sure you're making a very beautiful full bow tone.
Any quick comment, whenever we were doing tuning chords, anything related to tuning, no vibrato.
Here we go.
Did you bring
Last 4 measures.
everything?
2, last 4, and go, and. That's it. And now let's go to, we were at 166. Now we're going to go to 167, but our 2 octaves. Our 2 octave version of this scale. And you could also do it by just scrolling down here as well. But 167, the 2 octave version. Now this is a little higher IQ. A little higher IQ. Not necessarily for violin, but for cellos. Oh my goodness, this B minor scale gets us doing some fun stuff. Where did, here it is. I'll use your.
167, 2 octaves.
Okay, so first up, before we can look at it, whoa, let's find our harmonic up here with our second finger. Pretty slow. It shouldn't feel like the strings vibrating if you're in the exact right spot. Now, when we press that down, we pull up just a little bit. Whenever you have a harmonic and you press right down, the pitch actually goes higher. Pull back a little bit, find that A again. Now I want you to put your first finger smushed against your 2 and play that. So what? We had 2 on that. Now let's do it for 1. Now do 2 again on that harmonic. Now we're going to move that to a little higher. usually play it with 3, but for this game we're going to do it 2. Play the 1 right underneath it, switch. Go back to 2 on that. Now watch this. Slide your 2 toward the bridge a little bit. Slide your 3rd finger right, touching your 2 there. And you haven't moved this because we're going to need that framework. So do the 2 again with harmonic. 1 right underneath. Up, 2 back on that harmonic. Now pause, move that 2 right above that harmonic. You have the 1 still there. And put your 3 right above. Now put your 2 on the tape. And then 1, instead of being right there, you're going to be back about an inch or so. So what I want you to do is we're going to play 3 notes. Right, 1 right below the harmonic, 2 right above, 3 touching. 3, yeah. Now that we're there, 3 stays there, 2 is on the harmonic, 1 is spread. So now we have 2 gaps. Right, ready? This on here, hold on, ready? This version, right underneath, right above and touch. No, we're off. So I'm just doing it fast so you can hear the pitches. That's it. You can come around a little bit. Good. Now backwards. This is the spread. Ready. That's the hard part. So your 2-octave D minor scale. Half position 1, 2, 4. Finger on the D. Then you get an extension. Also watch the parts. This is easy. 1, 2, 4. Hands together. 1, 2, 4. Ready? Now you put blue tape over your ear. Go 1, 2, 4. Put that together. Make sure your foot goes back side. 1x2x4. This is a full step, followed by another full step. Slow. Then you can do that a little above, a little below. We're not going to repeat that top one. This is where we spread. Two, one. Vomit on the harmonic. We're pressing that. And then spread. Then we go back to that extension on the beat. 4, 2, 1. So now look at the scale. Thank you for your patience. That needed to be done. If you look at your scale cellos, you can do that all now. So all that gobbledygook is that. So you have, don't worry about this fingering, that's weird. So you're going to go 1, no, 2, extension, extended 4, open, 1. So don't do this fingering here, it's kind of weird. So another extension. Then you're going to go half position, 1, 2, 4. 4. Shift here, 1. Okay, so we'll get that. Some of these fingerings are bad, so just watch me. Here we go, everybody. 2 octave B minor scale.
Mine is like tiny for some reason.
Slow. What? Who? Where? Here we go. Nice and slow. 1 and 2 and ready. Next 2. So that was pretty good. It's tricky to get some of those things. Really nice job. Can we do that one more time, please? Thanks for your patience on this, guys. So if your brain can think a couple things. Extension on the way up. So that's an idea. Do that real quick. So it's 2, 4, 0, 1, 2, 4. Ready, down. 2, 4. Extension. Again, ready, go. That's one idea. Then you go 1, 2, 4. Play 1, 2. both spread, and don't repeat the beat. 2, 1. That's an idea, and then you go back to your third position extension, 4, 2, 1. And then for the rest of the scale down, it's just, there's nothing weird. Okay? Woo.
I tried the bass part and it doesn't make any sense. There you go. Bass, and just use it for you. Good luck. And of course, you
Terrible finger.
Great.
Yeah. I can't like play the right scale with the wrong finger. My brain is like flaking.
So just basically go up on the G string.
Yep. So,
If it's a half step, it's a half step. If it's a whole step, it's a whole step. This is pretty easy that way. Not a whole lot of fun.
Down is equal. Up sucks. Okay? Do it real quick. Thanks again for your violins. You just sit in first position and pick your noses, right?
Oh, isn't that
Super
wonderful?
easy. So here, cellos and basses can keep your brain.
Open D.
I'm so sorry. Brain. Okay? It's tricky. You're going to get it. It may not be perfect today, but you're going to get it. Because U is smart. U is good. U is kind. Which I love that. All right. Hold that. Hold it. Hey, we ready? Oh, good. Let's play that scale together again. And make sure, violins, that we are just producing a beautiful tone close to the bridge. Here we go. 1, 2. And can we do this for the sake of our low string friends? Play everything like a half note. Since they're dealing with some really wacky fingers. Ready? Go. B, C sharp. If you go a little closer to the bridge, Jay, you'll get a little bit purer tone. You're on the bridge. Closer. There it is. Okay, ready? Start at high B, ready, and B. A. G. So that should be. Yeah, G. F sharp. That's it. All right, all together, please. Start at high B.
All right.
And here we go. Hey, that was much better. Right. Woo, Mrs. Ross, what are you hearing over yonder?
A G natural missing from Henry Blasey.
So, okay, I have an excuse. I don't know if you want to hear it, but I have one.
What is it?
So, this violin has tapes and they're wrong.
Don't look at them.
Oh,
Yeah.
close your eyes.
It's the feeling.
The feeling.
You're gonna be okay.
I'm trying.
Okay. Does this make sense? Things to work on. Sorry that that fingering in the book sucks. But, okay. And then with regard to your thumb placement over here, you can keep it kind of in the crook. It's okay if it slides around a little bit. We don't want it here. And then for bass. Go to that side.
Yes.
Are we gonna play
Are we gonna play Boulevard? At some point, yes.
All right.
I love the sound of that.
Oh! Not today, though. All right, so that's a thing to work on. That's a thing to work on. Thank you for your patience on that. We have Lincoln Live in less a minute.
Oh my gosh, there's my alarm. How exciting.
I love Lincoln Live.
That sounds like Coleño on a cello. All right, we're gonna do Lincoln. What? Who? Huh? Ah.
What time is the period over?
Oh, it's
over
now.
at-
It's just have announcements till 24. Yeah, it's fine. Wait, you're watching them on Chroma from the
Oh my
screen.
gosh, my son's gonna be so happy. Oh, no, he's not.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna pull that up in a second here.